And that's been
now Myanmar come again from the right hand side, trying to combine his Ne Wai, and it's Mei Lu. The acrobatics is good in her, as you can see. She was improvising on that very movement.
and two of the top players of Myanmar. They're just about getting ready to come in. We know number 7, Win Thengitin, one of the players of the tournament. And see where's the captain's armband as well. And number 5, one of the players who got the player of the match award in the very first match. Number 5, Fu Win. Number 5 and number 7 in for Myanmar. Number 7, who's obviously the rightful captain of the Myanmar side, now takes on the free kick.
Now this can be an introduction for Thengitun. And Thengitun trying to set it up for her teammate. Now this is Preeti trying to release Samba. She chases onto that. Still there's a chance, which was cut down there by May Mint Yu Nim. And now
look at that ball. The way Preeti saw the space, but it was a good save on Yu Nyang. And Nepal, obviously, whenever Preeti gets the ball, the whole stadium erupts. They see a chance coming in every time. Nepal.
Look at that first touch from Renuka. She knows where her players are. She knows
Absolutely.
the placement, and this player does not know.
Now this was a mistake from Sabita. Was it a foul again? Yes, it was. A free kick one more time in favor of Myanmar. And they need to be very careful whenever the free kicks come. I believe Anjana Ranamagar, the goalkeeper of Nepal, is going to be very alert.
Thengitun in a more favorable area this time. She can release one directly this time. And what an introduction it will be for the Myanmar team captain, playing for Sabah in Malaysia. 75 goals for her country. Or might it be Fu Win, the player of the match of the very first match of the tournament for Myanmar. Thengitun with a shot. Anjana puts the body behind the ball.
It was not a well hit shot. Anjana read it well. It was an easy catch in the end for Anjana.
That was an easy collection. The easiest it could get against a team like Myanmar. Samba. Going forward, Samba.
The acceleration of Samba is creating problem for the Myanmar defense, and that's why they are clearing the ball left, right and center.
So this is the official attendance, 12,980. That is the biggest attendance by far, and I can tell it will be more in the final.
We expect more in the final between these two teams once again when they meet in the final. That's on Wednesday.
The 26th of Feb. Mark your calendars, because that day will be the final battle between the two heavyweights of this tournament, that is Myanmar and Nepal. This one is a preview, but then again this one is a build-up for the confidence, for the morale, as well as the strategy.
It surely is, and living up to the expectation. The match is falling out to be one of the best in the tournament till now, and we expect more in the final. That was a little bit wayward pass from Puza, but Sabita Ranamagar trying to find Samba, and Preeti collects the ball. She has the support from Samba. And Samba once again drawing the defenders towards the right hand corner, and Preeti with a left-footed pass looking for Rashmi. And this time around the goalkeeper Myo Myaning was clever enough to come and collect.
Rajendra Tamang, ever so animated. We saw his compilation of the videos in the pre-match, and he's such a fiery figure in the touchline. But on the contrary, in the personal end, is a silent guy. And now it's Myanmar coming in. This could have been a chance. Cleared there by Pooja, or is it though? Still there's a chance for Myanmar. Myanmar slowly getting back into the game. 26 chances for Nepal, 15 for Myanmar. Nepal looks to be the better team by far.
And if we look at it, Samba, always alert, always on the move, and never tired. I've never seen her tired of enough. That's something she has in her.
She is a warrior on herself. She never backs down. I still remember the semi-final against Nepal. And what against India? The SAF Women's Championship semi-final between Nepal and India. We still remember those moments, and we still have chills about those moments.
Definitely. And now the pace of the game has slowed down a bit. Both the teams calming down, not taking too many risks. 2-all is the score line. Both the teams do not want to lose. Definitely the support is there for the home team Nepal, right here in Dasrat Stadium, Kathmandu. The game is coming live on the screen in Kantipur Max HD. The game is brought to you by Brand Logic, and what a beautiful production it is from the effort of Brand Logic.
The commercial as well as the strategic partner. We have to admire their efforts, as well as the broadcasting partner, Kantipur Max HD. You can watch the broadcast on the YouTube channel of Kantipur Max HD, and you can see the Thunder meter. 108. I think it's still going up, and it will only go up with the minutes to come. And this is a chance which Melu can pounce on. Anjana comes forward. This time Samba chasing this one.
That was very well read by Anjana. Plaudits to her. She came out, and we need a good fit as well when you are a goalkeeper in a modern era. She did have that, and that was a really good clearance. Actually, it was a problem for the Myanmar defenders, but they came up with the clearance too.
There's a reason I call her the lioness. Whenever she's chasing for the ball, it looks like a lioness is running for her prey.
You're talking about Samba?
Exactly. A lofted pass into the left hand side. This is offside.
Rashmi kissing a little bit earlier. It was a clear offside. It was a clear offside. No complaints at all.
This is Vanet International Women's Championship. This is the match number 6 between Myanmar and Nepal. Nepal, were down 1-0 in the very first of minutes, and then Nepal came fighting back again. And then Myanmar scored again, and Nepal scored the equalizer. It has been a game of seesaw here. We will be looking for the climax as the minutes progress further.
From the touchline, the coach of Nepal, Rajendra Tamang, is shouting as he plays to come up, make a high line, but Nepal is staying deep because Myanmar is pressing Nepal, and that's why Geeta, Rana and Samiksha cannot come up really far towards the center line. But Rajendra, on the other hand, the coach of Nepal, wants Nepal to have a high line so that they can dominate the match.
Now it's Sabita trying to find Saru. That will be a throw-in. Lofted pass that was just above the crossbar, and this is a wasted opportunity.
It is on your screen is Rashmi, one who can score as well, who has the talent to find the net. Savita Ranamagar and Rashmi, both the teammates for APF, the league winners of Nepal. Because the league has been happening frequently this year, the players are in top form as well, and the coaches had no problems picking up the most top-notch players who are giving their best in the tournament. 49% position for Nepal, whereas Myanmar now leads with a slender 51% position, and it's been evenly contested, as I've been saying from the very beginning.
Possession here with Nepal once again. Preeti looking for that killer ball. Rashmi loses this one, trying to get back to it, and it's
well, Abhinav, it does seem kind of like Nepal needs a fresh legs, and Rajendra Tamang needs to come up with some fresh legs as well, because Myanmar is like running so hard, especially in the middle of the field, that Nepal have not been able to penetrate through the middle that like they did in the very first half. Now Nepal is chasing behind the Myanmar players.
That was another opportunity, and it comes back again for Myanmar from the left hand side. Thengitun coming in from the left. Win Thengitun, the captain. And that is across inside the box. Could be dangerous. Lays it up for the striker. Will be collected easily there by the goalkeeper. A change in the commentary box. I would like to welcome back again Ashish Tahal.
Well, it's good to be back with you, Avinav, and definitely some major insight from Amanda here. This was another effort for Myanmar. Not appropriate of the timing that she could have had. Xiu Yutun scored the first goal for Myanmar, the first fixer.
Coming from the right hand side, it's Saru Limbu. Saru with a good change of pace, but I think there will be an advantage to Nepal here. Sabita is the name. There's so many similar sounding names in this Nepalese side. That is definitely a foul, I think. Advantage was played, and now this is an opportunity for Nepal to score another one. 106 is the thunder sound meter, the Ultima thunder sound meter. This is Preeti Rai trying to curve one across inside the box. Could be dangerous here. Header, Rashmi straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. No problem whatsoever.
Well, it was a free header from Savita Ranamagar. It was a very good effort, a very well delivered ball. Rasmi Kumari Gising and Savita was there, but just couldn't guide the ball towards. The power was lacking in the effort. But a very much positive comeback from Nepal that we can say in this particular fixture, where Nepal had to come back twice. And yeah, the one thing that Myanmar defensive line is that has taken my eyes is on they are not taking any kind of chances at the back.
Cross put inside. Rashmi, I think that had a deflection. That was the deflection that got the power off the ball. And now it's Renuka. Renuka with the shot this time, straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. And once again, Momia Main comes in rescue.
Well, definitely the timing of the shot was excellent, but the execution lacked a little bit of power. Straightly into the hands of Momia Main, the goalkeeper who was rested in the previous fixture against Kyrgyzstan. Is asked to come back in this fixture, conceding 2 goals. Ready.
There was a pull from Sabita. As you can see, Myanmar is sitting in the low block. and Nepal is forced to take the long shots, and that is why Nepal are trying to take that option. Some good number of shots being taken outside of the box, and they will try to play it cautiously. The Myanmar team, they do not want to lose this one against Nepal.
A good comeback by Geeta Rana, and if you talk about the position, Myanmar slightly dominating with 52% to 48 to Nepal. And as we were talking about the chances creation, there has been a lot of half chances created by Nepal. Precise play has been the goal that the Nepal had scored. And as we're mentioning, the chances created, 31 chances, among them probably 20 were the half chances, and the 19 created for Myanmar.
Rashmi is the player who's brought down. Now this is a free kick.
Well, there you go, Abhinav. The introduction of Rekha after starting two previous fixtures against Lebanon and Kyrgyzstan. It's Rekha replacing Rasmi Kumari Gising. Rasmi, who had started the first match for Nepal.
She's one player Nepal has high hopes for. The star in the making, Rekha Paudel. And now it's Geeta Preeti. A good turn there. Turns around to find Rekha with a good touch. Cuts it in. Rekha wins the corner, does she? Or will it be a goal kick? And I think it's going to be a corner.
Well, Tan Tan knew, just launching and tackle. It was on point, but yeah, corner will be earned by Nepal. Such an excellent tackle to win the position back, but it's going to be the corner for Nepal.
Well, Aman was talking about Vinny Jr. and Mbappe in the pre-match. And I think she looks like a very direct attacker, and she was opting for that attack. Sabita with the cross, and that is dangerous. A shot put in. Sabita once again. She has that directness in her, Rekha. That is one glance of her attacking prowess. Now Nepal on the back foot. Here is the corner. Sabitra trying to find another goal, just like last time perhaps.
Well,
you can see the crowd. It's almost more than 12,600 today. And what an attendance we have here at the shrine of Nepali football, that is the Dashrath Stadium. And now this is another chance where Myanmar can capitalize on. Renuka, it's Sabita. She takes the safe option. Samiksha couldn't be dangerous here. Will be a shot. Just goes high. A chance wasted. 7 shots for Myanmar, 9 for Nepal. As the Chandra Surya is shining here in each and every corner of the Nepalese faithful. Nepal look to find a miracle in the last 12 minutes.
well, that was an effort from Netet Wai. Just couldn't keep on target. Team effort in the end. Netet.
Now going from the left hand side is Myanmar. This can be a chance here. Nepal trying to clear this one. Will be a corner for Myanmar. There is a substitution happening. Momotun comes in.
Well, Kin Momotun is here, replacing Natet Wai, who just a couple of minutes had an effort on goal.
And now this is a corner which every Nepali fan will be dreading for. 10 minutes remaining on the clock and some seconds. The experienced Fufu Wayne comes in for this set piece, and Nepal, they will try to play it cautiously. Fufu Wayne with the cross, a dangerous one. Anjana almost misses it. It will be a throw-in.
And the scare's gone away for Nepal. A dangerous looking corner kick from Fufu Win. Nobody was able to get in the ball, even the great Win Tengitun for Myanmar. Well, what just happened there, Abhinav? It's the corner for Myanmar, and the pair are not happy.
That is something I'm concerned about as well. Fufu Win is taking this corner kick from the right hand side, and if this goes in, this will be such a calamity, I guess. Lofted pass, and that was cleared.
A routine clearance for the first bar holder. There's a Rana.
For Win, this time taking another. This is so dangerous. Cleared there by the defender. Still there's a chance for Myanmar. Thengitun was trying to connect on it. The Nepalese player had intervened. The chance goes begging for the time being, at least for Myanmar, but Myanmar will come back again. Thengitun being released on the left hand side. Cross intervened, and that's a corner.
Well, it's been forced the way Myanmar are attacking in the last 10 minutes with the substitution, with the introduction of all those experienced players. That was an effort of acrobatic shot attempt by Win Thengitun, but it will be corner for Myanmar one more time. Back-to-back third corner.
It's Fufu Win with the corner once again. 8 minutes and some seconds left. Cross put in, could be dangerous here. Bimala lets it go, and will be just a goal kick. That was scary for the Nepalese crowd.
Well, definitely not going inside. There was the player in the second bar to look after the ball, and that's the thunder sound meter. It's 109 decibel, Avinav. It's rising with every minute.
Here is the corner once again. As you can see, this was connected there by Momotun, and Nepal go forward now. From the left, it's Rekha.
Well, absolutely no nonsense defending from Kin Myotun. As soon as Rekha received the ball, the tackle just launched in. Absolutely no nonsense defending from Kin Myotun. Very physically present, the Myanmar backliners.
Rekha comes in with her fire, and that is one advantage, or one possibility that Nepal can take the lead on. 7 minutes remaining on the clock. Sabitra with the cross. Clearance here. Sabita with the shot. That was clear connection.
Well, it looked like she could have taken some time, but rather opted the first time effort. The volley attempt, the header was soft, the clearance was half, but failed to keep the shot on target. Savita Ranamagar. She's been excellent for Nepal in the last couple of fixtures.
Well, I think she couldn't believe how cleanly she connected with it. She was looking for something else at that moment. Rajendra Tama.
Animated as always. The touchline command very well.
Pooja, Samiksha, Rekha. Oh, that was a nutmeg. And once again it's Rekha. Going in still is Rekha. That was a good attempt, a good run. Something that the Nepalese crowd can cheer for.
Well, Kin Momotun had to stop. It's an exciting moment. Well, that's the first incident, the nutmeg towards the jersey number 19. And then Kin Momotun, the chasing, had to forcefully stop Rekha.
Lofted pass there by Geeta. Samba fails to find it. And now this is a goal kick.
Well, it's about how much Samba can deliver, and it's the 85th minute. It's been running hard right from the get-go. Not the first touch that Samba would have wanted.
If you can see, the spectators and the cell phones are on. That is one view which is repeating in the Dashrath Stadium time and again. Samba coming in from the left.
Well, the single high press is working for Nepal, as Myanmar has been forced to have all those clearance. Oh, that's the tattoo of Rekha Paudel.
Is it?
Yeah. A great fan of Rekha Paudel, yes.
Well, you can tell Rekha is a star in this nation. 3 minutes left. Nepal trying to find that winner. The stampede is, as you can see, the torches. Saru, Pooja, an interception there, and that will be a throw-in. As Dashrath Stadium shines in the darkness, Nepali football shines in the darkness, as you can see. This is one light that can drag Nepal out of the depth, from the abyss that is. And Nepal trying to shine once again in the international stage, to its former glory, to its deserved praise, as you can say. Smiley faces, glittery eyes, everybody rooting for the Gorkhali Chelis. And now Nepal rises as one for this occasion.
Well, definitely these two teams will be facing again each other in the final of Vianet Women's International Championship, Avinav. It's a trailer for the movie that is about to be premiere on Wednesday, the 26th of February.
Well, it's all of action. Let's call it the prequel of the final thing that's coming. You can see Mr. Badri Pangeni, a famous singer in Nepal. He's a super fan of football, as you can see. He's always there to support Nepal. He's always there to support each and every occasion. And that is the fandom we need from the celebrities as well. Geeta will save this one. Now Preeti dazzles out, and now trying to release Rekha. She's looking for that kill. Rekha Paudel, you can see it in her face.
Well, Preeti is such a crafty and a handy midfielder that Nepal has had in the recent years. The magical touches, the movement, it's the industrious play to have in the midfield, in the heart of the midfield for Nepal. The excellent setup for the second goal.
A cross being put in. This can be headache for Myanmar. Oh, that was a brilliant touch there by the little magician. Preeti across inside. Samba lays it off for Rekha.
There will be a minimum of
5 minutes added.
Added time. 5 minutes.
A switch onto the left, which was intercepted there by Bimala Bika. Sabita.
Well, there you go, the position count. Nepal 48 and Myanmar slightly dominating. But the entirety of the second half has been dominated by Nepal, be it in chances creation or the shots that the Nepal had laid off into the Myanmar's end. The high praise of Samba working for Nepal, the solidifying defensive back duty, no nonsense clearances.
And that was almost the nonsense we're talking about. Anjana Ranamagar is relieved.
Well, not the wisest of the word from the commentator, Avinav. As I was mentioning how improved the second half defensive duty was, but the flag had risen up for the offside against Myanmar frontliners. Yeah, the reaction says it.
Now Preeti. Lofted pass here. Sabita Samba Bhandari goes in front. Rekha makes the run. A pass there. Sabita. Still Sabita. And that will be a corner. Or will it be?
It looked like a block from Kin Myo-tun. Sabita had the space, wanted to take on the second touch, a third touch attempt. It was overcooked, slightly overcooked, the second touch that she had. Surprisingly it's given as a goal kick. It looked
37 chances created. My goodness, that was a good number from Nepal. We didn't know that this happened.
well, the entirety of them were the half chances that Nepal has created.
Sabita with the cross this time. Rekha with a chance. This is a moment for her to shine. Rekha cuts in. Rekha with the cutback. And there's a chance here, but nobody in the attacking end. Wonderful work there by Rekha Paudel.
It was excellently done. Rekha Paudel with the introduction. She's been lively into the right flank, the left flank of Nepal. It's a good win. Just had to cut back and couldn't find Rekha.
Saru, release it. Sabita. Samba trying to find Sabita once again. The crowd at their feet. It's dramatic here in the final 2 minutes. Renuka. Bimala Bika putting in the cross. Could be dangerous here. Rekha! Still there's a chance. Samba with the cutback. Rekha was there. Preeti controls it. Nepal trying everything. Saru releases Preeti. Preeti with the cross this time. This was intervened and will be a corner.
Well, Yu Nang rescuing Myanmar right at the end. It's a good attacking display from Nepal. The combination between Rekha, Preeti. And as you can see on the replay, this was the effort. Initial attack launched by Preeti Rai. As a process, Nepal hasn't won that corner. Could be the one last corner,
One last roll of the dice for the Chilis. Could this be the day as Sabita releases this one, across puts inside, a header, and that was blocked right at the depth and will be a corner still.
And there's been definitely instability at the Myanmar's back. Nepal's psychologically on top before entering or before going to the final. As you can see, not the greatest of the clearances from Myanmar side.
This might be taken quickly. Sabita. Another opportunity. Perhaps the most important opportunity. 115 decibels. It crosses the limits. No limits for the passion of Nepali football. The last moment. The last chance for Nepal. Sabita with the cross. And that is still another one.
Well, it was an erratic effort from Savita, but fortunately there will be another corner in favor of Nepal.
Another cross. Put in Samba. And that is that for Nepal. It's a 2-2 draw, but Nepal will take positives from it as they were looking for the kill. Myanmar, the mighty nation, they were almost in the brink of disaster as Nepal looked to find their very first win against Myanmar. Anjana didn't have the best of start in the match, but she built herself into it and she put up a decent performance in the end. And Myanmar, they are stunned by the performance of Nepal.
Definitely the preview of the final has been written down with a 2-2 draw against the host and the Myanmar. It will be Myanmar who will be the top of the table.